Why am I so nervous? Hello and welcome to the Crochet Cakes YouTube channel. Today I thought we would take a crochet journey across Japan. We start our journey on the 24th of February. It's 3:30 a.m. but we can't sleep anymore. And look, complimentary matching pajamas. We start our crochet diary off at 3:30 a.m. by sewing in the ends of the Ooh La La beret. And after getting dressed in my crochet outfit of the day, just working some back rows on the bloom top. As you can probably tell, I really didn't get much crochet done on the plane, but I kind of suspected I wouldn't anyways. So once it was 6:30 a.m., it was time to head down to the scrumptious breakfast provided by the hotel, and then to head to the airport so we could board the Shinkansen and head off to Osaka. So it's day 2.5. 2.5. Because technically we lost an entire day flying here and we just really went to sleep. And today we caught a train to Osaka. So let's check on how much crochet I got done. Also, this is you guys' official view of Edison wearing the Hoffman sweater. Model, Vogue, Edison, Vogue. Oh. Pardon the janky camera shaking, but I just can't get a good angle. I just wanted to show you the crochet I got done today. Yeah. So you guys saw this morning where I was, and this is where I am now. I think I worked about 45 minutes on the train before I got motion sick and just decided to take a nap. So that is the crochet record for today. We are now heading out into Osaka so that I can eat some okonomiyaki. I'll see you later. So this is day 2 in Osaka. We decided to explore the local Don Quixote. I'm wearing the Ooh La La beret. It was really cold this day, by the way. And we just decided to refuel as we headed out to Osaka Castle. And even though I honestly didn't get, number 1, much footage in Osaka, and number 2, much crochet done in Osaka, I did visit 2 yarn stores, but I'm including all the Yarny adventure footage in a separate video, so you can look forward to that. So as you saw, we just had breakfast and now we are back in our hotel room to check out and head to Goyasan, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. So let's get on the road again. And in case you're wondering, I've done no crochet in the past 2 days, so let's try and remedy that today. I did crochet on the train to Koyasan. I didn't want to film it because it was pretty crowded, but we have arrived at a ryokan in Koyasan. It was honestly so wonderful and peaceful here, and this is a kotetsu, so it's a kind of warm table for winter. You just tuck yourself in and then you turn the warm blanket on and you're ready for crochet. So the lighting here wasn't good, so I did take a video actually of me crocheting in what would be the bedroom because the lighting was better, or at least I felt that it was, but proof I am crocheting here. And we did pay for dinner at the ryokan. This is Shojin Ryori, which is a Buddhist vegetarian meal. It was absolutely delicious, and we were so stuffed by the end of this meal, but it was a very satisfying meal and honestly one of my favorites in Japan. And guys, it was cold, okay? So I rarely took out my hands at Koyasan to film anything, but I couldn't resist filming this pond. And just like that, we headed back to Osaka to make our way to Nara, where, let me tell you, the deer are pretty aggressive about getting food, and they recognize that you're going to give them food just because they hear coins jingle and they're like, oh, this human's going to give me food. Walking through Nara, I did find this awesome craft store, yarn store. I will share more about it in the upcoming yarn haul video. And from Nara, we've made it to Kyoto. So, let me show you guys the room.
Oh, your nicest one. It has an actual table.
Very important. No shoes. This is the yarn store that I stumbled upon, and also this is the name of the hotel we're staying. Just wanted to give you a quick glimpse. As I said, I'm going to be doing a separate yarn haul video. And after that, we just continue our days in Kyoto. This is the Kyoto Bamboo Grove. After we walked the bamboo grove, which by the way had a lot of signs saying watch out for monkeys, I did not appreciate that. We made our way to Kinkakuji Temple. Next day we headed out to visit Fushimi Inari and its iconic torii gates. While I didn't climb all the way up to the top, my husband did. On our last morning in Kyoto, I stumbled upon this gem. They had such gorgeous fabrics. And then it was on to Shibuya, Tokyo. And you already know that Shinkansen rides means crochet time, so I completed the back panel of the bloom top on our way to Shibuya, Tokyo. And I didn't actually do much filming in Shibuya, so I just filmed a little bit of a setup at the Hands department store in Shibuya, which I found really, really cute. They had all the wires to make it. And then we were on the train again, headed to Kaminoyama, which was where our onsen was located. So I started the front panel of the bloom top. And I do quite literally mean started because I am working the foundation double crochet, which is the setup for both the back and front panel of the bloom top. So let's crochet on and get to take a peek at the onsen. And this is our room at the inn. It was the biggest room we stayed in during our stay in Japan. If we open the sliding door, we get to see the sinks, and then through the other sliding door is the shower and the actual onsen, the bath, the hot bath full of delicious mineral water in which you can't stay more than 10 minutes at a time. Then we were headed back to Tokyo, this time to Akasaka. Good morning. If I sound weird, it's because I woke up with massive allergies. So I'm taking the day slow. My husband went out on his own. He's going to do a driving experience close-ish to Tokyo. I'm saying ish because it's like 2 hours away. But anyway, I'm just going to take the day to catch you up on what I've been crocheting, and then I'm going to go out to a shrine, pay my respects, and snap some pictures of me crocheting. You're probably wondering what I've crocheted. Well, I will have to confess that the amount of crochet time has been less than I thought, because I forgot how sleepy I get on trains, and also I had forgotten how sick I get on airplanes, so I really didn't crochet much on the airplane. Having said that, I have finished the back panel for my top. You should probably also know it is March 8th, so I'm cutting this very close. And I am on the front panel for the top. Almost time for me to do my increases, and then I have not that much. So I'm hoping to get a lot of crochet done today. Maybe not as much sightseeing, but for the purposes of this crochet travel diary, we are in Asakusa, Tokyo right now. So I do want to finish this before my birthday Sanrio themed party.
But yeah, more on that later. So I've actually used 1.75 balls to make this back panel, and I probably will use the same to make the front panel. And in case you've forgotten, I'm using Elixir, which is a 45% alpaca, 35% merino, 20% linen in the color matcha. And if you're curious, I haven't had that much matcha tea actually. I've had like three cups of tea. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you here and I'm gonna get some rows done, go grab some breakfast from the 7-Eleven, and then head out. So lots more to come on this Crochet Japan diary. Hopefully we will get to finish this top in time for my birthday. Of course, just the crochet and the seaming because it will not be blocked, but tally ho. Hi! So still the same day, we're now in the evening, and as you saw, I headed out to the shrine and I did indeed find the yarn store, Walnut Tokyo, which is a very small, gorgeous yarn store. It even has some very high quality cotton and linen fabrics and some Liberty London. It's full of hand-dyed goodness, some more commercial hand-dyed, and it's full of amirisu, which is beautiful. Anyway, you're probably here for the crochet check. So I did indeed do some crochet. When I spoke to you this morning, I think we were about here, and I've done all this. So I'm happy with that. I'm on row 32 of the front panel, and I need to crochet up to row 36 before I divide for the neckline. And having completed 1.5 panels, I feel confident in giving a little impromptu yarn review. I really like the way this yarn is working up. It does not feel stiff at all. So far, I do not feel any itchiness, but it does shed a lot. Like the linen tends to just fly away from the yarn. So if you're crocheting on a white hotel bed like I am, yeah, you will find a lot of black pieces everywhere, which is honestly for me the biggest con with this. But it doesn't overrule the lovely texture that I'm getting. It doesn't overrule the color and just the depth that I feel that you get by mixing black linen with wool. So yeah, I'm gonna keep crocheting. I am gonna try to get to row at least 36 tonight. We will see. It is, as I said, the 9th of March, and ideally this should be finished by the 11th of March, which I don't know if it's gonna happen because today was like my one day of just staying in and working on this. But yeah, even if I don't finish on time, it's been a really neat experience taking you throughout Tokyo and telling you where I've crocheted and where I have not, because mostly I have not crocheted. A bright good morning in my case. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. The point is, today is the 12th of March and I just started row 46 for the front panel. So after that, I just have to do the neckline shaping and we can call this project almost complete. So I'm hoping to do that this morning and then in the evening seam it all together so I actually have a garment that I can wear. No ends will be woven in, but you guys know that's just my specialty. So here is the finished front panel. And here they are side by side. So this is the front panel, this is the back panel. And as you can tell by the glorious sunshine streaming through the window, it is still morning. So I managed to finish this at 8 o'clock in the morning Japan, which is about 6 o'clock in the afternoon in Florida. So now to seam. And in case I forgot to say, we are in Asakusa, Tokyo. specifically Minato City, Tokyo. So this is where actually most of the front panel was finished. I finished it on the way to Minato City from Shibuya, and yeah, now it's completed in Minato City, Tokyo. Horrible camera angles for the win, but it is the 12th of March, at least in Japan, right now. But anyway, when you watch this, it will have been the 12th of March, so that doesn't really matter. She is finished. She is finished. Now, she is sort of finished because I decided that I don't really want to block it with the side seams. So I just stitched it very loosely so that when I get home, I can spot my end, pull out that side seam, block the pieces, and then have it all set and ready, because you might notice she looks a bit small, but she's going to stretch a lot because this is alpaca, wool, and linen. So alpaca and linen kind of just tend to stretch and stay stretched. And I did block it, my swatch, 3 times. So for now, she is finished. You of course know that all the ends are not woven in, because who has time for that? But yeah, so let's wear her and see what she looks like. So here we are. You can see the entirety of the blouse because she is very cropped right now. But that of course will change when we block it. The sleeves will be like this. So she looks a little bit like a vest, if I'm honest, and I'm not mad about it. I think it looks really, really nice. It is a very different fabric from the original blouse that I had designed, but this was kind of the look that I was envisioning when I first set out to design this top, so I am very happy with it. I can't wait to block it though, because right now it has a lot of negative ease, and I actually made size 3, so there's that. But anyway, I'll catch you guys later. I'm gonna finish this vlog by letting you know what I did on my birthday. And then the next time you see me, I will be in Florida and we will have a blocked shirt to really finish off the vlog. It is still the 12th of March. I had an outfit change because I wanted to wear... Say hi, Edison.
We celebrated my birthday in Ueno, Tokyo. We got to see some cherry blossoms in bloom. That is why everyone is concentrated here. And then we just walked around Ueno Park and were treated to a very impromptu concert, and it was lovely actually. A lot of people were just staying and recording because they were some very talented ladies. Then it was time for my Sanrio Character Cafe experience. My husband booked a VIP room for us and we got to have some very good tea as well as some desserts and little snacky foods. Also in Ueno, I got to explore my last craft store during this trip, and here's a little sneak peek, more to come in my yarn haul video. So thank you for joining me on my crochet journey across Japan. Now, in the last vloggy part of the video, I promised that the next time we met, I would be in Florida, which I am, and I would have a finished bloom top to share with you guys. That is a little bit of a half-truth, because while I have finished the crochet portion of the bloom top, the original design had embroidered flowers around the neckline. That is something that I'm still debating. I'm still wondering if the embroidered flowers with this yarn would work. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, please. I won't be hurt if you want embroidered flowers, and I won't be hurt if you don't want embroidered flowers. I think I will embroider just the one and see what I think, but do let me know in the comments below, and follow me on Instagram because I will probably put a poll there if I do embroider a flower to see if you like the embroidered flower on the neckline or if you're like ixnay on that embroidery. So that is for the whether this top is finished dilemma. Now, Now I'm gonna put up some pictures here. This is a very different top from the one I originally designed. The pictures you are looking at are actually for a 48-inch bust. And when I sat down to do the gauge swatch for this top, I blocked my gauge swatch twice and I had gauge. Now, I think that I was definitely stressed during the journey because this came out much tighter than I anticipated. Giving the finished measurements of the item, this was supposed to fit a 34-inch bust. I measured it and it measures 15.5 inches or 39 centimeters. So that is, 3 inches less than I had designated for this top, which means that technically I would still need to do quite a bit of grading for this top because I still want it to have the same number of sizes. So I would need to grade up because it means that technically all my sizes should be 3 inches less around the bust. The bloom top that I am wearing wears more like a vest, which I'm not mad about, but it is a very different look. And here are my options. Like I said, grade everything so that I still have a good amount of sizes and I'm being as size inclusive as possible. And number 2, block it again, because as I said, I did block my swatch twice and this top has only been blocked once, or really wet and laid flat to dry. So I'm thinking that for this next wetting and laying flat to dry, I might actually pin the top in place and see if I can get it as close to the measurement as possible for size 3. I'm going to measure my gauge again and determine how off I am. Because of course regrading just does mean you have to do all your gauge measurements again and adjust accordingly, which is no biggie. But then I'm wondering if I should include the pattern for the crochet thread it was originally designed with and then another pattern for this version, kind of like a little bonus bundle for you guys. I could do that. And that way you have a very summer version and a very spring version, because this top I crocheted it with Elixir, a yarn from We Crochet, which is an alpaca, wool and linen blend. So I like it. I do warn you that, as I said in the video, the yarn sheds a lot of black linen. So if you have allergies like me, the little fibers kind of get stuck up there, but I really like the finished look of the item. The black linen gives this green yarn a lot of depth, and the alpaca really fills in any crochet pockets. You know, because crochet does tend to have like more see-through spaces, so the alpaca really fills it. And it's perfect for today because we woke up to 47-degree weather again. Yes, it is beautifully sunny, but also 47 degrees. So it is perfect for today's weather. And I don't mind that the top reads more like a vest because I like layers, but I will say it's quite cropped. It's right above my belly button, so that would make it about 14 inches in length. Easily solved by adding more rows before you actually after you do your increases, or right before you do your increases, depending on where the widest part of your waist is located. So just bear that in mind, that you can easily add length. I think that's one of the easiest crochet hacking things to make patterns fit you better. It's adding length, honestly. And I generally do add or detract length depending on the amount of yarn that I've used. And speaking on the amount of yarn that I have used to crochet this as you see it, I used 200 grams of Elixir. They come in little 50-gram balls, and actually I use a little bit less than the 200 grams. I haven't weighed how much yarn I have left over, which I have to do for when I include the amount of yarn needed to crochet this top.
But I am very happy with it overall. As I said, I really enjoyed the yarn, and I really like the fact that I know exactly where I crocheted this top. And I think that is one of the great things of crochet or knitting or perhaps even hand sewing projects, is that you can take it with you and you can literally make memories on every single trip you go to. Now, speaking of making memories, in the vlog, I alluded to yarn haul videos because I did buy yarn. I did stop at a significant amount of crochet or crafty shops to share with you. So those will be coming in 2 separate videos because it's quite a big haul, and I do want to give a detailed review on each and every one of these stores that I visited. So yeah, expect 2 yarn haul videos from Japan. Hopefully I'll be able to film one this week. Please let me sleep so that I can film. Sorry, that was me speaking to the universe and trying to manifest some sleep because it has abandoned me. Anyway, yes, 2 yarn haul videos. Hopefully I will be able to film one this week so that I can post it next week. I want to get all the Japan content out to you as soon as possible so that I can be as accurate as possible with my information. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this Crochet Through Japan video. I hope that you enjoyed yourself, and if you've been to Japan, as I know that some of you have, do let me know if you've ever been to any of these places, and if you have, which one was your favorite. And if you haven't been to Japan and it's something that you're looking into, feel free to ask me any questions. They can be in the comments section down below, or you can shoot me a private message through Instagram, Ravelry, my website, email. Any way you choose to contact me, I will make it my mission to reply. So yes, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day or night. Hope you have a beautiful, crafty week. Oh, and before we leave, do remember that this top was part of the Celebration Crochet Along. This is my entry into the Celebration Crochet Along, a cal that we are running until the 1st of May. So I would like to think that gives you plenty of time to crochet a garment. Of course, that just it depends on how fast we crochet. Sometimes I crochet fast, sometimes I crochet slow. Don't stress about it. There is no pressure with this cal. It is just to celebrate. I celebrated my birthday. You can celebrate having a good week. You can celebrate just the fact that you can crochet. Whatever you want to celebrate it, please just put all these positive things into the project that you are making and tag it on Instagram, #celebration_CAL. And of course, you can check out the Ravelry thread, which I will link below, and you can check out the video where I talk all about the cal right up here by clicking the iCard or the description box below where you can find said link. I will see you in the next video. Bye.